Hello beautiful people, Star Lashelle here from Eccentric Vintage Boutique, and welcome to another video. We are starting off the new year strong with a tour of my new office space. I'm still working on adding some things in, but for the most of it, it is complete. If you don't know, I'm a fashion designer, creator, and stylist. I have an online boutique where I make handmade clothing and accessories, and I sell secondhand clothing as well. And I have moved into a new office space as part of a business incubator program at my local community college. So let's get into the tour. All right, so here we have just my packing station with my steamer, my sewing machine, and my TV. We have my board of inventory, which I'm currently working on filling that up, and these are my accessories. And then over here we have my desk, my memory board. This I'm going to fill up with food for when clients come, just so then I can kind of give them an experience. And this is my desk. Here we have more inventory. These are my handmade tote bags. Those are the clothes that are secondhand that I'm selling. And then we have just an article I read, and then for people to scan and to basically, it takes them to my website and gives them all of my contact information. We have my fashion book, my inspiration. I love Iris. She's one of my favorite fashion influences. And then over here, this is stuff I need to take home. We have my ring light, we have more inventory, and then we have my board of inspiration. And then my mother's an author, and I sell her books within my boutique. And then we have more of the inventory of her books here, and then more fashion related books. We have my color pencils, my markers, and just my desk where I work. Just to give you guys a quick, cute little overview, this is the office space, which I simply adore. Hey guys, so you've seen my office space. Now let me give you a tour of my sewing studio. So starting over here, we have my bookshelf, which has some of my fashion books and some storage of my shoes and event planning supplies. We have my rack of blazers. These are secondhand clothing that I'm going to sell online. And this is my spring collection. My winter collection is in my office, which I've showed you. More storage. This is my clothing rack of clothes that I've made. We have fabric and more clothing down here. And then we have my whiteboard. These are things that I'm currently in the process of working on. Then over here, we have my, oh no, I knocked over all of my labels or my tags. I need to pick that up. But we have my wall of memories. We have all of my name tags from different events that I've attended. And then we have my wall of inspiration from the designer I used to work for, to my ishi, my sewing machine, my serger, thread, sewing supplies, jewelry making supplies, sewing things that I use to sew. We have business cards from other small businesses, packing supplies, more jewelry making supplies, my table that I use when I'm cutting my patterns and cutting my fabric. We're going to pick that up. As I said, those are my tags. We have my desk with my notebooks and all of my office supplies. We have my wall of accessories, my body form, and then this is just full of fabric. And this is my home sewing room. So this is where I create.